Hello there. I'm looking at you from my uh, reflection in my mirror, in my shaved in. Uh, and I'm using my cell phone camera because it's the only camera I got that can move around. Most of the time, uh, I use my laptop to record. So some people have mentioned my shaved in. I thought I would kind of share it with you. I live in a trailer. It's not much, but it's my own place. First of all, uh, that's a big, huge mirror there in front of us. If you look, I've got a nice, huge mirror to shave in. So that works, that works out great for me. So let's go ahead and just have a look around. Uh, on the counter here, first of all, just to average everything, everyday things like deodorant, Old Spice, of course, toothbrush, toothpaste, and some Robitussin because I've been sick for a while now. And this is some barbicide for disinfecting. If we look down, first of all, I have that counter, and you look down, and there's a little hanger there. They used to use it. This thing was made to go over the kitchen sink, and that's where your paper towel rack is, but I use it for the washcloth that I'm using for my face and something to dry things with. And then, of course, Irish Spring. And this is Pear's glycerin soap. I use that sometimes as a pre-shave soap, but most of the time I prefer the Irish Spring. And if you look over this way, you'll see my bowls. I think that was $2 or $3 from Walmart. I'm a bowl lather and I prefer bowls, but I don't have room for a scuttle. My wife is disabled. She uses this big counter we got here to get around in the bathroom because it's small and her chair won't really go in here. So, and I like the cheap. I just like a bowl. I'm not worried about a scuttle or anything like that. I just prefer a bowl and one that will fit in my hands really well. So that's my primary and favorite of all of them that I have. I won this from Herm off, I believe it's either the Shave Nook or the Shaved In. I'm sure he's on all the different forums I frequent. I've seen him on all of them, but or most of them. But I won this in a Gillette Slim, a 64 Slim, and a pin from him. Just wonderful little bowl. Fits my hand really well. And then, of course, everybody knows the Vanderhagen bowl. It's got a puck of the Deluxe in it, which is my favorite type of Vanderhagen soap. I actually love this soap very well. And a candle. And this is has got little bits and pieces of Irish Spring that got down small where we couldn't use them. And eventually I'll figure out a way to melt that down and make bars out of it. Just because I want to try it. Irish Spring is cheap, but I'd like to try it and see what I can do. And then I brought my main straps that I use in here. I usually keep them out in the bedroom, right behind the wall here in the bathroom, right behind where my brushes and stuff are. And that keeps them out of the moisture. I don't know if it matters. I know a lot of guys keep theirs in the bathroom without any kind of problem, but I just think it's wise to keep them out of the moisture, so I keep them out there. And this is my paddle strap, and basically it's just a strip of leather, and believe it or not, what it is it's an old reject fingerboard. I'm a guitar builder, amateur guitar builder, and some of the fret positions didn't get sewn properly in the right places, so I just turned it into a paddle strap. And then a pasted strap is just some nylon webbing, and I put some leather ends and hook D-rings on the end of it and pasted it up. I don't use it very often, but it's nice to be able to refresh your razor every now and then. And then this is, if you look down here, it says Fender on it. This is used to be an old guitar strap, and it was the second leather strap that I ever had. I made my first few strops. It's a nice strap for the grade of leather that it is, and I put another piece of nylon webbing on that. It does a good job. And then this is the first strap that I ever had. It's just an old belt, nice piece of leather that I got from the flea market. And I drilled me some holes and put me some rings on it and used it for a long time. I still use it occasionally. It puts a really nice edge. It smooths an edge out really well and helps to line it up and realign it so that it's good and sharp really well. If you'll notice, this is like the widest strap I've got. It's like a 2 3/4 or something like that, or 2 1/2 or something. And I really prefer even this, like 1 3/4. This is a 2-inch star shaving strap. It's their beginner strap. I put that hook on the end of it, and it's just a nice piece of leather with a D-ring on one end, and mine came with a grommet here with a piece of leather to tie it around whatever I wanted to. I just put a clip on it and use it like that. It's a wonderful strap as well. I recommend that to a beginner. It's a 2-inch, and I like narrow straps. I just like the way they feel. I like strapping a razor on them. I don't like the wider straps. It's just a personal opinion, but this is what I like. So there are my straps, and then if you go in here to my medicine cabinet, you'll see my razors there. First is Lancome New. That's a Weishi or a Microtouch 1. Actually a really good razor for the price. Lancome New, let's look at that. Lovely, lovely razor. And fat handled tech. It's got absolutely zero plating left on it. It's the way I bought it. Wonderful, wonderful shaver. Old type. I can get it out here. There's my old type cased. Underneath that, hard to do this. Hold on. With one hand. Black handled super speed. Lovely razor. What I started out on when I started shaving in the 70s. Still a very nostalgic razor for me. Ball end tech. Wonderful razor as well. And then 64 Slim. Just a lovely razor. Don't know if you can see it or not, but the Captain Murphy, took this razor apart and put it all back together, and he redid the numbers and the little spring and all in red. This is what I want on Herm's Piff. Thank you, Herm. It's a wonderful, wonderful razor. Lovely, lovely razor. I'll hang that puppy back up real quick. I've got it on a stand. And then the Bakelite handled tech. It's user grade, but this thing shaves wonderfully. It's a bit more aggressive than my other techs, which isn't saying it's aggressive, but it's a bit more aggressive than my other techs. It works well. '68 Lady Gillette was my father-in-law's wonderful razor. Love this razor. Uh, Maggard MR6, the only modern DE that I have. That's just an incredible razor. For I think it was $20. Can't beat that with a stick. Nice and heavy. And then Schick Krona. Also a lovely, lovely DE. Then look at my SEs. Here's my E3 Schick, if I can get it up out of here. Schick E3. Lovely. This was piffed to me by a good friend, Clint Ausmus. A beautiful, beautiful razor. And some Chinese Schick blades. Treat 1912 Junior style. Has the clog proof head there. Nice little variant of the SE. And then the 1912 Junior. That one kind of copies standard, I guess, lather catcher, which is what you would call it, kind of comb. Lovely razor. Milder than the Treat. Smoother shaving than the Treat. 1924 Shovel Head. Best single edge razor I've got. Just incredibly wonderful razor. And then some, I believe this is Dollar Store's Family Dollar Dorcos. And there's some 300, Dorco 300s. They're an okay blade, but they're good for like one shave and toss them kind of deal. Now these I can go 3 or 4 with. These are basically Dorco ST301s instead of the 300s. Superior blade than these. I put these up there with any other blade I've used. It's a wonderful blade. So okay, then let's go to my straights. Up here I've got a little. If you look, it was a. It's what was sold in an antique store as a shaving mug. It's, to me, I don't know whether it is or not, but I've got my straights in it. Got my Tasmanian Blackwood Genco Grant 9/16 round point. Beautiful, beautiful, sharp razor. My Germania Cutlery bird's eye maple scales, 5/8 blade, lovely razor. One of the favorite razors of my collection just says 51 the Victor. That's an incredibly, don't know if I can get 51 the Victor to show. Just an incredible shaver right there. 9/16 JR Torre, got the barber's notch. Good razor. My father-in-law's, let me switch hands. My father-in-law's Boker SS St. Louis. Wonderfully sharp, wonderful blade, and one that I am proud to own and use. And I think Harry would be, my father-in-law would be happy if he could see me using that razor. And then a nice little bone handled Beworth and Sons gentleman's favorite 5/8. Lovely, lovely razors all. So that's my razors. Then let's look over at my brushes. Built a little shelf to put my brushes, my aftershaves, my colognes, things like that on. Back here we've got a Peerless Restore that I did. This is the first brush I restored. It used to have an eyeline bristle in it. It has a Pure Badger knot that came out of one of these brushes. Simply Beautiful Pure Badger. I had two of them just alike. Both of them were piffs to me. They're actually a nice razor, or I'm sorry, a nice brush for Pure Badger if you like that. I bowl lather. I don't face lather. And these are wonderful brushes for me. The Pure Badger, I like the little bit of scritch it gives me for the little bit of time that I do a circular motion on my face as a bowl lather. And then, of course, the painting strokes are nice and soft. And so, lovely little brush. I think they're like $13. Brand new off the Amazon. Worth every penny if you like Pure Badger, I think. Then, of course, my Vintage Ever Ready 500 PBT Pure Badger was what was in it. I pulled it out, put an 18 millimeter finest F2 knot. They call that their Manchurian. Don't know, don't care. Just a wonderfully soft, luxurious kind of brush. And I think the black, the two-band look and all looks really hot with this black handle. That's just a sexy, sexy brush. And a favorite brush in my stable at the moment. Moog 1470, wonderful boar brush. If you're thinking about boars, I cannot recommend Moog highly enough. This thing is just as soft as this Badger brush on my face after it's been broke in, and just a lovely, lovely brush. My Simpson Duke 2. What can you say about Simpsons that you haven't already heard? I mean, to me, this brush is the standard against which I would judge any brush that I held in my hands. This knot is super dense, but it doesn't hog lather, and it lathers really well and really fast. The bristles on this brush are wonderfully soft. It's best Badger, but you couldn't prove that by me. It's just a lovely brush, and I love it. And then, of course, the Pure Badger, Simply Beautiful. Then, my favorite look in a boar brush, Moog 1438. That brush just screams, even with the fake 2-band or 3-band look, that brush just screams class. The handle on that brush is incredible. Wonderfully beautiful, lovely brush. And lastly, Moog 1460. It's the same as the 1470, except for the handle. Same knot, different handle. Classy all by itself. Wonderful, wonderful knot. So those are my brushes. At present, I will be doing more restores and brush builds in the future till I zero in on exactly what I like in a brush, and then I'll make me a really nice one with a nice handle and all of that. So, okay, aftershaves, fine, clean, vetiver. Bernard Clubman, Old Spice, Procter & Gamble variety, Gillette Cool Wave, some Brute. Aqua Velva Ice Blue, Aqua Velva Musk, Barbasol Brisk, bad, awesome aftershave. Barbasol Pacific Rush, my Old Spice mug. This one has got some ground up Williams, modern Williams in it. And I have a gold nib finest 20 millimeter knot in this bag, and the handle off of the Simply Beautiful Pure Badger brush. Those two are going to be mated together at the loft that I like. Once I get done putting that one through its paces another week or two, and I'll be joining these two together. Another Old Spice mug. Got my styptic pen in that. Styptic pen, styptic pencil, whatever you want to call it. Alum. And then if we go up to the top, I'm going to have to stand on the toilet because I can't get the camera up here. Stetson Reserve Old Spice. My favorite eau de toilette, Swiss Army. And some balm there, Swiss Army balm. British Sterling, like a sample thing. Halston Z14, wonderful as well. Blade Bank. Some mineral oil to oil my brushes. A Reserve Old Spice after deodorant. Barbicide. Some witch hazel. 91% isopropyl alcohol, again disinfecting. This is actually a Family Dollar Store knockoff, just like Cool Water. I don't know what Davidoff's Cool Water smells like, but I actually like this. It has a scent similar to the Swiss Army, but it is what it is. It's a cheap knockoff, but it smells pretty good. Doesn't last very long, and there's a bit of synthetic smell to it, but like I say, it's just a knockoff, but I use it occasionally. And this one is the Just Like Polo Sport. Never smelled Polo Sport either, but I really like the scent on this. Halston deodorant. Here's some Southern Girl Soapery Smokehouse, burning wood and bacon. And it smells just like burning wood and bacon. It's aftershave lotion. That's going to be piffed off at one point. I don't want to smell like something the dogs would be chasing around to lick all day long, but it's really cool that they nailed that scent, you know. Dove Men Care post-shave balm, wonderful aftershave balm if you need one. This also, aftershave balm is not bad either. Some aloe vera, that's good post-shave. A lot of times what I use post-shave is just something like this. It's just a all-around cream. Moisturizing cream does a really good job. It's got a lavender lilac scent that I like. Alright, let's drop down here again. And take a look at my soaps and creams and etc. etc. I keep it in one of those little plastic roll tubs under the counter here. Excuse me a minute. Let's just go ahead and look at what I got here. Of course, Sella, Tiki Spice Islands, love this. Maggot, limes, and bergamot. Love that. Ogallala, bay rum, and citrus. Going to be doing a review of that soon. Lovely scent. Wonderful scent. Razor Rock, Lavender Mont Bianco. A sample of Sterling Sharp Dressed Man. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful soap. Wonderful scent. Katie's Bubbles Mile High Menthol. A gift from Jammin' G.I. James. I really can't thank him enough for it. Just a wonderful, wonderful scent. Wonderful performing soap. Just incredible. I got about 4 pucks of the Williams. Or more. It looks like I've got about... Looks like I got about 5 pucks of Williams. But that'll do me the rest of my life. They last a long time, and I don't use Williams very often. But I can get a good lather at it. It's just one of those soaps that requires attention to water ratio and all that kind of stuff to actually get a good lather. But you can get a good lather with this soap. It just takes effort. Some people don't want to make that effort. There ain't anything wrong with that if that's not what you are into. But I don't have a problem doing it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pucks of Vanderhagen Deluxe. Wonderful, wonderful soap. Love it. Baxter & Mann Seville. Some more Sterling samples, margaritas and Arctic. Absolutely beautiful scent. Absolutely wonderful lather. Just a wonderful soap all the way around. Thank you, Rod. I Colonial Eye Mango. Razor Rock Sandalwood. I'll be doing a review on this soon. Good soap. Good scent. Triple X. What can I say? Lovely, lovely. Mitchell's Wolf Hat. Thank you, Johnny Petrie. This is Razor Rock's ABC BA. It's a their take on that Antica Barbiera Cola. This is just a wonderful, wonderful soap. The best almond scent, hands down, that I have ever used. Lovely lather. Reminds me of all the other wonderful Razor Rock soaps. This is a rose tallow soap that I got from Ronaldo. He had a piff where he had to, it was called I'm a Cad piff, I think. He had to, he did something naughty. I don't know what it was. Considering the form we're talking about, it could have been anything. But he did something naughty, and they suspended him and said part of the requirements for you to get back in to the community is that you have to do a piff. It's a tallow rose scent, and it takes a little bit of care to get a good lather. I struggled with this for a couple months before I figured out the secret to it. And it's just a wonderful rose scent, and when I want to reach for that rose smell, I grab this because it's lovely. I'll be sad when it's gone because I don't know where it came from. He doesn't even remember. It's a handmade product someone gave him. It's not something that they bought. So it's a wonderful soap, actually. And then he made some Vanderhagen and Clubman and Vanderhagen, I think, Deluxe or Luxury, and some glycerin and some splash of Clubman's Bay Rum, and I just call it Vanderclub Conch. And he made a couple of those to go in the piff as well. And this is actually really cool. It's got a wonderful, wonderful scent to it, and you get the good old Vanderhagen lather, which is a good lather in my opinion. I got a couple pucks of that, and that's my soaps. Let me put all this back real quick. Get my Williams stuck in here. Oh, some samples. Beer Soap Brewing Company Lumberjack. Awesome soap. I think I've used all the other. Yeah, I'm just keeping the plastic, but I've used all these other samples here. Let me get my soaps in. Sorry, I don't have but this phone, and that's the way it is, and so you'll have to put up with some of that kind of stuff there. Let me open this up. This is my creams. I don't have many creams. There are not but 3 creams that I always keep, and that is C.O. Bigelow. That's one that I'm using right now. Proraso Green. I got 2 tubes of that. Whoops, dropped my phone. Oh, bad thing. But I got 2 tubes of that. And then Real Shave Company. Extra moisturizing, doubles concentrated. Smells like a big old fat mossy log. I love it. Incredible, wonderful cream. English cream made by Crichton's. Really hard to beat this cream. And Spike. Anybody that's used it knows the quality of this cream. Those 3 creams are must-haves in my den, and now you won't ever see me in a situation where I don't have these in my den. I'm not a cream guy, but those creams. And then I've got some Nivea Sensitive, the shaving cream. It's got a wonderful modern kind of aquatic type, in my opinion, scent to it. Actually, I like it a lot, the scent wise, but I'm a bit sensitive to something in this sensitive cream, so I don't use it as often. Kiss My Face. Patchouli, Peaceful Patchouli. Not really a big fan of it. I thought I would try it. It's okay, but I won't be buying any more. This will probably be in my drawer for a long time because I probably won't use it very often. Well, down here at the bottom, of course, I got a ton more Sterling. Spice, wonderful. And these are all samples. Sterling's Ben Franklin, also a wonderful scent. Sterling's Rose. I really wanted Rod to come out with a rose scent, but this does doesn't knock me out. There's not enough rose scent in this. There's something else in here that overpowers the rose. I don't know what it is, but I do not like it. Lavender Sage, that's a wonderful lavender scent. When you first use it, you don't get the lavender, all you get is sage, but as the soap lingers and you continue to use it, the lavender sneaks up on you, and it's just a wonderful scent. And the thing about Sterling is, he's got a ton of scents, and some of them you're not going to like. Some of them, there's going to be a couple that I think you'll love if you give the scents a chance. Sterling Clubman doesn't smell like Clubman to me. Not bad, but won't be ordering that. Black Ice, wonderful licorice menthol scent. And I think lastly, with the Sterling line, Ozark Mountain, incredible. Pine Forest, kind of just an incredible scent. And then I have some Barrister and Mann Bay Rum sample. That is wonderful, wonderful scent. I love Barrister and Man anyway. Both of the ones, I swear I got the dropsies today. Both of the ones that I have used from Barrister and Man have been top notch. Cannot recommend them highly enough. Then Mike's Hungarian Lavender, wonderful scent. Wonderful lavender scent. Then an old straight razor case. And who makes this? It's a oatmeal and something from Yardley. Good soap. Blade box. Let's look in here. This is Blue Star single edge razor blades. Lovely blades. My favorite. Lord's Super Platinums. Good blade. Nothing spectacular, but good blade. One of my favorite blades, Supermax Platinums. Just incredible. Rank them right up there with crystals. Then my last Lonely Feather. They are great blades, but they are too expensive, and I can get just as nice a shave with one of these as I can with one of those. So, you know, I'll probably order another 10-pack when that one's gone, but I won't be stocking up on feather. Some more Supermax Platinums. Derbies. Which actually are a good blade, but they're 2 shaves and gone. Boss Cod, that's 2 shaves and gone. Good blade. Feels great the first time. The 300s, ST300 Dorcos from the Microtouch 1. One shave in there, out of there with them, in my opinion. Chinese Chicks. Astra SPs. I actually have 100 of these, and I have about 90 or so of the Supermax Platinums. They are wonderful blades. Crystals. Lovely. Gillette 7 o'clock yellows, and I just dumped them all out. That's alright. Wilkinson sword, I believe made in Germany, not the Indian version, Germany or England, I believe it's Germany. Good blade, not super sharp, but smooth. Drugstore Personas, not impressed. Persona Blue something, not impressed. Astra SP, lovely, lovely blades. And that's my blade bank or blade vault, except for the, like I said, the couple 100 packs that I've got put back and stored in another place. And of course, my beverage is just some diet drink. I refuse to call it a shaverage. I don't drink anything when I shave. Sorry. I don't, sorry. Don't use a shaverage. But bless you. If you like that sort of thing. Alright. That's been my shaved in tour. I hope that you have liked it. I hope that you've enjoyed sharing me sharing it with you. Bless you. And I will see you around all the shave forums and all those shave places on the internet. Later.